Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the summer, the start of season 3. You may have noticed something. I'm no longer employed by Tranmere Rovers. Yeah, right. Let's get started on what happened. Well, I was just being offered job after job. Like, I was offered the Morecambe job, as in like an interview. So they went to Tranmere and spoke to them and said, basically, we can't afford your compensation. So I spoke to the board and suggested maybe they could lower my compensation because a move to Morecambe would have been a good move for me. They turned around and said no. So what happened was, by saying no, they then went on and pushed me to the point where it looked like it was a no return, so I've had to resign. Basically, leave before you're pushed. So now I am trying to find a job anywhere in the world, really. Just somewhere. None of them want me. Yeah, I have applied for the England job. I mean, ignore that. That's not going to happen. But I'm trying to find a job around the world somewhere that I can do my coaching courses at and stuff. But basically, being sacked by Tranmere would have been a hell of a lot worse than resigning. So resigning looked like the only option. And the Morecambe job looked like an almost certainty, but they have literally just rejected me for the job after almost promising me in it. So now I'm unemployed. Nothing goes smoothly, and this non-league to legend save hasn't gone exactly to plan. So I'm hoping that we can get somewhere. We can find a job sometime before the season starts so we can actually have a transfer window. If not, then I don't mind going into a season with a limited transfer window. Well, Newcastle, that isn't going to happen. All of these probably ain't going to happen, But, I'm not going to apply. I only applied for the England job because being English and all that. And they might give it me, but at the end of the day, that's still not going to help my coaching courses and stuff. I don't know how international management works on this game. I don't know if you have to be a high reputation to be offered it. But, yeah, it's not looking ideal, is it? So I thought I would bring you a little update about how my summer's going. And we'll continue through the days, probably until the start of the season here if we haven't got a job. And then I'll advance to when I finally, for the next episode, will be when I finally get offered a job. But right now, it's not looking good at all. It's looking very, very bad. Bit gutted, to be honest. I made a big call leaving Tranmere, but if I honestly felt like I was going to be pushed otherwise. So out I got. So now I'm just unemployed. I'm looking at all the insecure jobs. Like, I've just seen Empoli come up there. So if you go to available jobs, oh wait, actually it was there, job security. So insecure jobs in football divisions. They're not going to be a thing in a minute because I think I've took away the Irish leagues. So we'll ignore the Irish leagues. There's a chance Empoli might be interested with me. I'm going to declare interest before they lose their gaffer. Why not? But yeah, it's not looking ideal, is it? I might turn the Irish league back on actually, and then apply for those 2 Irish jobs. Hold on. Add or remove leagues. I will keep them on and confirm. So yeah, maybe going to the Irish leagues isn't going to be a bad shout for our career. How many times do I have to press confirm? Confirm. Right, we'll turn that one off and then see if it... No wonder it wasn't confirming because it was glitching out. Okay. These changes have not been applied. Confirm these changes. Well, yes. I tried to like 3 or 4 times. Okay. So job centre. Job security. Maybe going across the island isn't going to be a bad shout. Do they have finances? No, they're insecure. Go back. What about this team? Cobbett Rangers, or whatever that says. Cobble Rambers, sorry, not Rangers. And their finances are okay. So I'm going to declare interest in this job too. Even if it's just a temporary job to just get some coaching badges. I will do that if I must. So I'm hoping that might just be good enough just to get some coaching badges. Longford's looking insecure as well. Newcastle's available, but we're not going to get the Newcastle jobs. So there's no point applying for it. Oh, how can the season go so bad? We won the FA Trophy last year, and we won the Iron Brew Cup, and this season has started awfully, absolutely awfully. This is not ideal. This is not ideal at all. I'm hoping next episode you see me, I'll have a club. I'm hoping by the end of this I'll have a club. But I'm not ambitious on that one. I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen next. Oh dear. It's not great. Oh, this is awful. Just hoping. This is the speed it goes through on the days now. But the thing is, I would quite like to keep all the leagues loaded, so when we're later in the season, it might just do one game episodes. When we're later into the career, because then it will be a lot easier to record. It'll be a lot less hassle of clicking through the days. I'm not sure. I might still just go through the days and do what I've been doing, leaving the little notification in the chat so that you guys can see, where the next episode starts. But it just makes uploading a little bit longer, that's all. But we'll figure it out in time. I'm not sure really what kind of club right now would want us. We haven't really got the reputation. I haven't actually looked at my reputation. I know we won the Conference North playoff. We got to the Conference Normal playoffs, the conference itself. And we also won the FA Trophy and the Iron Brew Cup. But I'm not sure what that actually does. What that actually does for our reputation. Oh dear. Right, let's have a little look. My profile. Our reputation is a 1.5 stars. That's not too bad, I thought it was worse than that. We got 8 defending, 6. Okay, we got a National B license as well. We must have took something at Altrincham. I think we did 2 at Altrincham actually. Come to think about it. So maybe that our time at Altrincham has really severely helped us. England have turned us down. But I mean, did you expect anything else? I'm going to apply for that Longford job. Where are they right now? They're 5th in the Irish division. Which means what exactly? They're just outside of the top 4. I mean, I don't think I'd mind going to there. I don't think it would be a bad move for us. We could get some coaching courses done because I believe they've got a stable finances. It might not be a bad move, just a temporary move, just abroad to Ireland, just for a little bit, do bits and pieces over there, and then maybe come over when we got a bigger reputation and we got a few more coaching badges under our belt. Might not be a bad shout, to be fair. Just waiting for the days to tick through, which is getting painful. England job unsuccessful, I knew that anyway. Cobb Rangers fans dismiss Batten's interest. Cool. England job unsuccessful, well, I'm not surprised. England appoint Sean Dyche as their manager. Fair enough. Interesting choice. Jurgen Klopp is the favourite for the Valencia job. Burnley, you know what, we're applying. And we're applying for Valencia. They'll probably tell us just straight to bugger off. Well, to be fair, they haven't. But I expected them to tell us just to bugger off. But we are still in shout for multiple jobs. Hopefully more come up, because we do need a move. We do need a move before the transfer window's shut, so we can try and put our input on the teams. What have I done? What have I done? This is really bad. Really, really bad. We'll advance to where we know if we've got the Longford job, or if we know... Well, obviously we're not going to get the Valencia or the Burnley job. Let's not sit here and lie. There's no way. That's not going to happen. We might get offered a League 1 or League 2 job if a manager goes elsewhere, or just decides to hang up their boots, or just randomly resign. You never know, we might get lucky. But other than that, I think we could be out of a job until maybe October, when they start sacking managers. I think that's more than likely at this point. New York have conceded the most goals in the MLS. Good for them. Oh dear, I don't know what to do. Why would I get myself into this mess? I'm an idiot. I don't know how I've managed to get myself into this mess. This is not good. But we have had 2 successful seasons, and we have grown our reputation to 1.5 star. I mean, it starts at 0.5 star, I think. So that's not too bad. We have grown our reputation. So we can't be too upset. But at the same time, we are currently unemployed after the 2nd season from our own stupidity. So, yeah, I would like next club to be at to continue for a few seasons at least. But we need secure finances. When we went to Tranmere, their finances were questionable. They were better than Altringham's, but they were questionable. And since we were there, it just depleted. No matter what we do, no matter what we did at Tranmere, their finances just depleted. We didn't get the Burnley job or the Valencia job. Are we really surprised? We are still in the running for the Longford job, which is interesting. Faroe Islands, I mean, there's no benefit in taking that, to be honest with you. The Nigeria under-23 job's been there for a long time. It is getting on my nerves now. It won't disappear off my screen. I don't know why it's still there, and I don't know why no one's took it. I think it's been there at least a year, which is just a little bit frustrating. I don't understand why a job can be on the market for that long. It doesn't make much sense, to be honest with you. What's this? Josh Decraes Cogley has agreed to move to Tranmere. Well, how are they getting money all of a sudden then? Because when I was there was no wages. They've just signed somebody for 1.4k. I think they were screwing me over. I really don't think the board at Tranmere liked me very much, because they were offering me, like, I had less than £1,000 in wages. They've just signed one player for 1.5k on wages. Almost. So that's just not right. I don't understand how they've done that. So at the end of the day, I don't really want them to do very well, to be honest with you. Like Altrincham, yeah, I'm more than happy for Altrincham to do well. But Tranmere, they screwed me over. Ever since I was there. The chairman just didn't do any sort of objectives I want. The only thing he ever did was gave me the affiliate club, the senior affiliate of Preston North End. That's the only thing he ever did for me. So I'm kind of relieved to get out of there, but at the same time, I would quite like a job. Getafe, I'm going to apply, but there's no way I'm going to get offered that. Let's just see what kind of reputation they are. They're a 3.5 star. I'm only a 1.5. I ain't going to get that job. That's not going to happen. But it's not a bad thing applying for it, you know. You might as well apply for what's there. See what you can get. And yeah, that's all I'll say. If we get offered the interview at Longford, we'll continue until we've found out if we've got it or not. But if we don't get the interview at Longford, then we will be ending the episode, and I will be returning once. The next episode, I'll be returning once I've actually been offered a job, or once a job's come up. You know, I need a job. I need a job of some kind. Right now, we're just going along unemployed. It's not ideal. I've made a 15-minute video here of me looking for work. Yeah, it's not great, is it? Let's just put it that way. It's not great. But you know what, guys? I think we're going to end the episode here on the first... Well, next time we load up. Next time the screen loads up, we will end the episode there and continue the episode. Start the next new episode once I've been offered a job or an interview or something. You know, anything really, any sort of progress. But this is more of an update just to let you know what's happened throughout the summer. It's not been ideal. We didn't get the Getafe job. Surprise. We're still in the running for the Longford job. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'm glad I was able to update you on what's happened. But the next episode, you will see hopefully a club for us. Hopefully, it won't go through the whole season. If it is still not if we're still not employed by January, you'll see us again. I'm expecting October to have a job by then. If not, being offered this one here. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. And if you enjoyed this, please leave a like. And I've been Chris12LFC, and I will see you later.